Ah, success. As you can see, there's a Wang Taisin temple, so I made the right stop. But I'm a little confused because I'm sweating my brains out, and everybody here is wearing sweaters and jackets, and they don't look warm at all. So, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Okay, well, as you can plainly read from the sign, this is the Wang Taisin temple, and I hope they have a map in English, but I'm going to go inside and see what's going on. Okay, well, there's a lot of people here buying incense. Seems like bunches of incense, and they seem to be bowing and praying. I guess it's a temple, so people are coming here to do something religious. Not really sure. But here you can see people kind of bowing with their incense. I suppose that's some type of temple. I don't know. But it's crowded here, a lot of people. Everyone seems to be taking pictures of this building behind me, and that's where they're praying also, so I guess it's something? I don't know. Okay, so I found out a little bit about this. It's an old village that has temples for different gods, and the group that runs the village does a lot of welfare type things, charities for medical people who need medical assistance and things like that. So they accept donations. They also have things called wish sticks, where you can carry them around and get fortune telling. And the incense, I guess, helps you get what you want. So people buy that and walk around and pray to different gods while they're here. Behind me is the main temple. You can see everybody lining up to go inside. They're all carrying those incense sticks, and they're all kind of coughing and choking on them because it's really stinky. Take a look. Okay, I think I figured it out. There seems to be some booths behind me where they are depositing the incense as they pray or make an offering. There's also donation boxes, so I guess you sort of choose the god, and depending on which box is which god, you throw your incense in there and your money. There you go. Those are the boxes there, and there's a red one over there. Well, I couldn't take pictures inside the temple because they didn't want any photography or motion picture or anything. But when I went in, it was very ornate, a lot of gold and red, and there was a bunch of little tables with different things on them, each table, which I assume is for each god. And there was a bunch of kneelers. Everybody would kneel down, and they had these sticks. I think they were the incense, I'm not sure. And they were hitting them, sort of making a banging noise with them and bowing a lot and praying, I guess. So now I'm going to go to the Good Wish Garden, which I think has to do with fortune telling and making good wishes come true. We'll see what happens.
Turn on.
My last video was taken in front of a statue of a sheep. I didn't even realize it, but it's on my guide map, so I'm assuming it's something important. Everybody was stopping and taking their pictures. Let me see. You can see the back of the sheep here. If you look right down there. Ooh, I'm crushing the sheep. I'm crushing the sheep. And there's all sorts of other gardens and temples and things I'm going to go explore. Okay, so this wasn't what I was expecting. It's very cool. I thought it would be quiet and big and spread out, but instead it's really condensed, very crowded, noisy, and a lot of stink of incense, but still beautiful. Lots of architecture. Here's some streams and waterfalls. Very nice. I guess it wouldn't be China without a koi pond. I find a lot of them here. So, there you go. A little hard to see, but your typical giant koi. I think I'm about done with the temple, so I'm going to head on back on the subway down to the markets. I'll probably check out some of the markets and then head over to the Cultural Museum. See you later. Okay, maybe one or two more things. This is the Nine Dragons Wall Garden. Nine Dragons, as I said earlier, about Kowloon. There's the wall. And I think this is mountains representing the 9 mountains. You can walk through, there's little caves, and you go up to different levels and in and out of the wall of the mountains. It's very fun. And of course, kois. More koi. think this is the last thing I'm going to do at the temple. I said that before, but this is the fortune-telling arcade. It's sort of like a mall where there's a bunch of booths and everybody's telling fortunes. It seems really popular. Dozens and dozens of these booths, fortune tellers everywhere. And you just kind of walk around and find the one you want and get your... Behind me is the main temple, which unfortunately is closed right now under renovations. Where I was before was a temporary temple in one of the other buildings that they set up. So can't really get a good idea, but it looks beautiful. Hopefully, I think I got a really good feel for what it's like here. I think I'm done. See you back in Kowloon Market District. Change of plans. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm getting really tired, so I decided to do the markets. They're kind of on the way back towards the hotel, so I'm going to do the markets first. If I'm not too tired, I will do the Museum of History, but I don't know, I might go back to the hotel and take a nap first. So the first market I'm at is the flower market, and aptly named because of the flowers. So basically it's just a bunch of streets with flowers on them. And Spencer, there's your bamboo. They sell a lot of bamboo. So I'm going to go to the goldfish market next. That one's for you, Rebecca. And talk to you soon. It's not Ginzu, but it's close. I don't know, she looks pretty convincing. Maybe I should buy a knife for you, Debbie. Here's the Feiyan Street Market. Looks a lot like The Amazing Race. I feel like I'm on The Amazing Race. Oh, I have to go find something Chinese. Definitely not for the claustrophobic. This place is pretty packed. But Trevor, look, I found some Bakugan, some Kung Fu Panda, some Ben 10. Let's see, the Bakugan is right here. Mario and Sonic, Bakugan. Alright, that one's for you, Trevor. Talk to you soon. So Rebecca, this one's for you. This is the goldfish market, and you guessed it, they sell goldfish. Here's a look at some. So you would love this, Rebecca. Up and down the street, there's all goldfish, and I think the boys would enjoy it too. They have other fish besides goldfish. So, goldfish market. So I guess there's also a turtle market. There's little tiny baby turtles. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, and there's a rabbit market. And there's a, I don't know what these are. Hamsters? Mice? I think this is just the generic pet aisle. So in this market, kids, this is where you go for your pets. This one's for Dad. This is the Barrier Reef Aquarium. Here you can see lots and lots of beautiful fish. I like this one. This is known as the Women's District, so this one's for you, Debbie. It's clothing for women, shoes, makeup, massages, that kind of stuff. Get a good look at it. Very interesting. And I have no idea what any of this stuff is. But I was told this is the Women's District. Okay, enough of the markets. I'm heading over to the, get on the subway right now. I'm going to head over to the Museum of History. And I'm getting kind of hungry. It's lunchtime. And I'm not brave enough to try any of the restaurants yet. I did stop into a 7-Eleven and almost bought something that has some orange juice. But I think I'm going to look for a restaurant near the Museum of History. So once I get out of the subway, we'll see what I can find.